Mahavidyalaya, Ausa, District Latur, is organized a World Record Series 2. Today is 172nd third day of the series, and the keynote speaker for today's session is with us Dr. Bindu Samadhan Madam. So I welcome to you, Madam, for that. I welcome the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M.M. Bedkar, sir. I welcome the colleagues from my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale, sir, Anita Dole, Madam, and all others, and heartily welcome all those dear participants. The topic for today's presentation is altruism, happiness, and health. This topic is going to present, as I have said, Dr. Bindu Samadhan Madam. She is from Cochin, Kerala. So I request you, Madam, please start your presentation on the topic altruism, happiness, and health. You are most welcome, Madam. Please. Unmute yourself, Madam. Unmute yourself. Madam, you yourself unmute.
Okay. Now can you hear, sir?
Yes, Madam. We are getting now. Screen also visible. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Very good evening to all. First of all, I should congratulate Dr. Bedkar, sir, for taking the initiative and organizing a lecture of World Record Series. And thank you, sir, for inviting me to be a part of this particular event. So today the topic for what I have selected is three important concepts which plays a very important role in our daily life. That is what? Health, altruism, and happiness. These three concepts are very important to lead a meaningful life. So this is a part of my project also. So I have consolidated and I'm trying to summarize it in a valuable manner so that I can do justice with this particular topic. Now, if you just go to the class or if you just see what are the challenges which the youth nowadays is facing. So if you can see the slide, in the slide, that these are the many top challenges which a youth is facing in a daily life. That is anxiety, loneliness, sleepless night, social media. Many things are there: tension, fear, anxiety. Okay, that means when I go to my class or when I go for my lecture, I see these challenges our students are facing. So I know that these challenges are being faced by the students. Now, if I go to the class and I ask this simple question, what makes you happiest, or what makes you happier, what makes you happy, or how can you define happiness? Or in the other manner, if I ask, what makes you feel happy and satisfied? You have to remember what? The first slide which I have placed, that means a lot of tension is there. After that, if I go to the students and ask this particular question, I get a lot of varieties of answers. Varieties of answers I will get. This was the survey which has been done by me for the project part. So I got different varieties of answers. Most of the students, they say that they are happy when they are happy, means when they are with their friends, with their family. Some says that they're happy when they engage themselves in music, when they dance, or when they do photography, traveling, etc., etc., etc. That means I just want to share that in our college, we are on daily Fridays we have value education class. So in the value education class, this question was put up by me, and out of 54 students, only 6 students gave an answer that they are happy when they serve others. Miss, you have to imagine that means out of 54 students, only 6 students said that they got the happiness when they serve others. Then I overlooked the rest of the students. Why can't they be happy when they share something with the others? I was literally, worried that the students, they are not having the habit of giving. Okay, that means what? Nowadays, in the youth, that giving nature or the helping nature is missing from their personality. So I was about to ask why you are not getting that satisfaction. Now, then I try to define what is happiness. So Dalai Lama, he said that happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. That means we can't purchase the happiness or we can't buy happiness. It should come from within. Dalai Lama says like that only. So happiness means what? We have to experience that particular joy or that inner feeling. When will this inner feeling will come? That means when we get what? Satisfaction. In the same manner, that is James Leigh Hunt. He is an British journalist, and his work is regarding this altruistic attitude. What he says what? The groundwork of all happiness is what? Altruistic attitude and good health. That means he stressed here on 2 important points that happiness is concerned with what? Altruistic attitude and good health. That means what? If you are having an altruistic attitude, you will get happiness. And if you are happy, it will affect your good health. So this, you can say the quote was given by James Leigh Hunt. He worked a lot for this particular concept of altruistic attitude. And the other person, if I talk about most important person, if I talk about it, is Matthew Ricard, who is a Buddhist monk from France. And he has stated the definition of happiness is what? Altruism is the supreme emotion. That means it is the highest emotion. It is the best way to accomplish your well-being and the others. And he stressed that the secret of happiness is care for others. That means what? When you start caring for others, you can feel that happiness from within. So this definition or the meaning was given by, you can say, Matthew Ricard. Then again, the Dalai Lama said that the root of happiness is altruism, the wish to be of a service to others. Again, we can say that if we are giving or if we are doing service to others, we will get happiness. On the whole, if you say, if you're happy, automatically it is going to affect your health. Now, simple, just imagine, it's a daily life example, daily routine example. If you say, watching your friend or a spouse or a child or a parent open a gift they have desperately wanted. Okay, that means all of a sudden you give a gift to your friend or a spouse, your child or your cousins, what they wanted, automatically you can see a smile on their face. That smile is very, very important. When you see that smile, you will enjoy that feeling of joy in them also, in you also. So it says that the importance of giving goes beyond improving the life, health, and happiness of others. And many psychological researchers have been proved that altruism, or you can say altruistic attitude, has made, you can say, people or the general public happy and healthy. Now, if I talk about a general meaning of altruism means what? A selfless concern of well-being of others. You should not expect anything in return. It should be an unselfish concern for the people without expecting anything from anyone. That means what? You should not do or you should not go for altruistic attitude for your personal gains. You have to leave your selfishness. Then only he can say that you are an altruistic person or you are having an altruistic attitude. So altruism is what? Is a selfless concern for others. We should not expect anything from others for the work which is being done by you. And this particular concept was introduced or coined by Auguste Comte. That means he was the person who has given this particular name as what? Altruism. And it's you can say it means what? Live for others. Again, he worked on this particular concept and he concluded that if you are having an altruistic attitude, automatically it is going to affect your happiness and health. So now if you see the traits of altruism, means what are the traits of altruistic person or altruistic attitude? That means some examples I have mentioned here. First one is what? Putting others first. It is an altruistic attitude. Anticipating needs. If you're able to identify the need of a person, that also comes under what? Altruism. Forgiveness. If you forgive others, that is also a part of what? Altruism. Not expecting reciprocity. That means you're not expecting anything in return. You are doing a particular work without expecting anything. Then if you see, sacrificing time and money to help others, offering support, worrying about how your actions may affect others. That means here in this particular point, you are thinking whether any of your action is going to affect the feeling of others. That is also a trait of altruism. Being considerate of others' well-being. That means if you are thinking others, if you are thinking for others, for their well-being, that is also a part of what? Altruism, or you can say the traits of altruism. Now, I have taken the recent researches of the year 2022 and 23. So when I was going to the research, which has been, many researches have been done. So the main one I have taken for this particular presentation. So the research 2022 says that altruistic behavior increases the helper's happiness and promote what? Positive emotions. That research, the psychological research has proved that if you are having an altruistic attitude or if you are giving something without expecting anything, it promotes what? Happiness, or it gives a sense of satisfaction. Again, Mental Health Foundation, again, they have found that helping others is very good for your own mental and physical health, according to the experts from the Mental Health Foundation. And studies have revealed that it has removed the stress and improves the mood and increases happiness and self-esteem. Again, if you say altruistic attitude leads to more active lifestyle, distracts from one's own problems and increases self-esteem. It increases confidence, control, happiness, optimism, and reduces loneliness and isolation. So this is the researches which I have taken from 2022. All positive feedback only I got. Now, if you see why this altruism should be initiated amongst the people or the students. Now, if you get up and you read the newspaper or you go with any of the social media, you can see these news: domestic abuse, rape, school violence, elder abuse captures the daily attention. In all these circumstances, how can a youth be able to survive? Because a child is getting up by listening to these daily crimes only. So how a youth will be able to survive? Or in other words, we can say how a students will be able to cope up with these problems. He is also learning from these news. But one thing is that we can inculcate altruistic attitude amongst the students. This I am not saying. The research has been said that, and it has been proved that altruistic attitude can be inculcated amongst the students. See what happens if these youth, they will get a correct direction. They will turn their mindset and will work for the welfare of the society. Now, if you see in the slide, it has been written, Altruism inspires young people by directing their attention outward and provide an opportunity to experience the value of helping others. That means if you are able to develop this particular, you can say, important concept in the youth, automatically they are going to experience the feeling which they get after helping the, you can say, the needy people. That particular component will instill in the youth kindness, compassion, gratitude, empathy, and many other positive qualities emerge when children learn that helping others is also a great way to help themselves. So all these, you can say, qualities can be cultivated. Means as a teacher, we can cultivate this altruistic attitude amongst the students. Now, why for the society this altruistic attitude is important? Because we are living in a society, or we can say we are a part of a society. So we have to promote what? Social cooperation. So social cooperation or a cohesion, we can say, it can be incorporated when we have altruistic behavior. When we have altruistic behavior, we learn to live in a family. We learn to help each other. It will create a positive feedback, and slowly generosity and compassion can be developed. That means in order to, if we want to live in a crime-free society, we have to develop the attitude of altruism amongst the youth, or you can say the students or an individual. Automatically, the society is going to benefit. If the society is benefit, it will affect the nation, then the world, then the cosmos. So like this, it is very important for the society. Now, the recent research of 2023, again, it has been proved that altruism, it positively affect our well-being. The people get satisfaction, more positive emotions will be there, and less amount of negative emotions will be there when they deal with the problems. Then the recent two global investigations have also found that both the geographical and individual level using data collected from the countries around the world. That means what? If you just see the research, and I'm just saying about the psychological research which has been done in the year 2023, they have proved, or they have given a positive feedback that altruistic attitude will be able to change the mindset of the people. And the most important part is that World Happiness Report of this 2023, which was announced in the year 2023 in the month of March. A separate chapter it has been given. In that they have specified that observing altruistic acts or even learning about them from others may also influence observers to be more altruistic in their future interactions. So I feel very happy, at least in the World Happiness Report it came, which was published in the month of March, that if you observe any of the altruistic act which has been done by a person in a society, it is going to affect others. When they observe also, it influences. Automatically, a person will take or try to understand or will get or experience that particular happiness. So the report I just want to share with you all in the World Happiness Report. It is the 14th chapter which has been written. See, they have divided 3 columns. That means first one they have specified for beneficiaries. Beneficiary means to whom we are doing an help. Altruistic actors, a person who is doing an altruistic work. That means one is the receiver. First one is the receiver. Altruistic actors are the giver, and the third party is the observer. If you can see, for the beneficiaries, if any altruistic attitude is being done by the giver, altruism improves what? Well-being. Second, for the giver, altruism improves altruistic actors' well-being. That means what? The givers, you can say the well-being will be improved. Then the third party, that means the observers, observing altruistic acts improves observers' well-being. That means 3 parties are getting the benefit. Examples also mentioned for the beneficiaries, that means the person who is the receiver. Altruistic acts such as donating money to increase recipients' wealth or donating blood to improve their health aim to increase others' well-being. That means a beneficiary is also being affected by the altruistic act of the, you can say, the giver. Then again, if you see altruistic actors spending money on others, volunteering and donating blood promote altruistic well-being. Again, you can say the giver is being benefited. Then observing the altruism, you can say the acts, the observers are also getting a chance to become a better person and to lead a very healthy and happy life. So means I was continuously reading this particular report, so I thought this question is very, very interesting and important, so thought of sharing with you. That means what? Three parties are benefited with this. In the World Happiness Report, what they've mentioned, the giver, the receiver, and the observer. Even I was surprised when I read this report. How can the observer will be affected with this? Then I read continuously. Then I was able to conclude that if they observe any of this altruistic automatically, it is going to influence their mind, and there will be a urge or a desire to, you can say, to experience that particular feeling. So this was the important thing which I wanted to share. Now, after that means if you get the satisfaction and if you are happy, so there are many important advantages of being happy. Happiness makes you healthier. That means if you're happy, automatically you are healthy. Happy people stay, very calm and they are free from stress. And you can say 20%, healthy people are 20% happier than average. And they have low heart rates and better blood pressure they will have. And the secret of a long life is what? Happy people are reported to live longer. And this has been, research has been done and it has been proved. Now, there are different types of altruism are there. Different types. I have specified only 4 types of altruism which daily in a society which is being followed. The first one, it is what? Kin altruism. Kin altruism means what? When you give what? Unselfish support to your family members or the loved ones or your known ones, your cousins. And you make any personal sacrifices on their behalf without expecting anything. That is known as kin altruism. Kin means when you are supporting your loved ones or your family members or any of your cousins of your family. That is known as what? Kin altruism. Second one is what? Reciprocal altruism means what? It occurs when you help someone knowing that in future they may help you. That means what? You are helping a person because you know that in future they might help you. And the third one is what? Cultural group altruism. It involves supporting someone who's part of a group you're associated with, including ethnic and you can say the social groups. For example, if you belong to a particular community or a society or a particular organization or an institution, when you do such altruistic attitude to some particular, you can say, group or an institution, it will come under that, and it's a part of a cultural group altruism. I'm going to share the examples also. Pure altruism means what? When you give something without expecting any benefit at any situation, at any point of time, it is known as what? Pure altruism. So let us see the examples. First one, a small example I have taken. First one, if you see, it is one kin altruism. Means a simple one, letting a loved one to eat the last piece of cake, which you really like it. If you are giving the last piece of cake, means which you like it, that is what? A kin altruism. Why you are giving? Because they may be your cousin, your daughter, your mother, your father, or etc. etc. Then caregiving for a relative with a chronic condition. Donating blood on a major organ to your sibling. It will come under kin altruism. Why? Because you are helping them, helping your family members, the known ones. Then fostering or adopting children, it will come under a kin altruism. Then reciprocal altruism, that means what? you know in your nearer future they are going to help you out. First, lending a friend money who helped you, or helping your classmate with the project to help you in your studies, holding the elevator for your colleague who brought you a coffee, helping your neighbor to lift a heavy baggage, who helped you to fix your car, watching your friends' children for an afternoon. In future, you may take a help or they may help you. Because of that, you can say you are doing these type of activities that will come under reciprocal altruism. Then if you see a cultural group altruism, means it belongs to a particular group or an organization or an institution, any of the thing or any of the international organization also. Starting a non-profit for a cause of you care about, donating money to an organization that supports people of your background, or you can say donating items to people in your religious group, bringing refreshments to an event at your kids' school, picking up a trash at your neighborhood park or a beach. So this will come under cultural group of altruism. Then pure altruism, when you help without expecting anything. Bringing a lost animal to the shelter, complimenting someone's outfit, donating your clothes to a shelter, giving up your seat to an old person, playing music for older adults in assisted living, and delivering food to people with limited mobility. That means you are doing a work because we are not concerned about any benefit. Means you can unselfishness you are doing. That is come under pure altruism. So if you see this particular slide, most of the research says that altruism enhances our personal well-being. That means they says that it makes you happy. You can say it's a good for your health. It fights addiction. It promotes social connection, and you can say it is contagious. Now, if you see what are the benefits of altruism, this I have taken the recent data to prove these benefits. First one, it is what? We will achieve what? Personal satisfaction and growth. See, a simple example. Have you ever bought a meal for a homeless person or donated old blankets to an animal shelter? More likely, the experience will leave you with a good feeling. If you have done any such, you can say, a work or a compassionate work, that feeling will come from within. You will experience that good feeling. When you experience that good feeling, automatically you will get a sense of satisfaction, or I would say that a personal satisfaction we can feel, and we are on that upper level of growth. That means what? If you are giving, you are enjoying your personal level of satisfaction. You are getting that satisfaction. So donating can actually make you feel happier by generating a sense of personal satisfaction and growth. In fact, one study found that people have a 7.35% increase in the life satisfaction through volunteering and giving. That means we will have a personal growth, we will get a life satisfaction if we involve ourselves in giving. That means when we are giving, we are receiving something. That something is what? The personal satisfaction, which should come from within. That we can only feel and we can experience. Then second one says that altruistic attitude lowers what? Depression and anxiety. People who feel more connected to others have lower level of anxiety and depression. Moreover, studies show they also have higher self-esteem and greater empathy for others. So many research papers are there for depression and anxiety and altruistic attitude. And it has been proved that if you are connected with such type of people, or if you do an altruistic work or helping others or giving, automatically the level of anxiety will reduce, and you can come out of your depression, and you can raise your self-esteem, and generosity or compassionate feeling can be developed amongst the people or in you. Okay, just imagine you are in a tension, you are in a stress. If someone says, okay, let us go and visit an old age home, simply go and visit an old age home. If you just go and just recite a poem, just say a few verses from any of the holy book, or donate any fruits or any eatables, after that, you will be relaxed. You will get a sense of satisfaction. But personally, I felt that because of that, I'm stressing on this. We will get a personal feeling, a sense of satisfaction. We will be enjoying that particular feeling. When we give, they say that in Hindi, "Khush raho, Hamesha sukhi raho." When we hear this particular two words, a lot of satisfaction will be there. Then that will encourage you to give more. Automatically, the anxiety level will come down. I have seen that when we go to any of the railway station or any bus stand, you can see people come and asking money. If you give a 20 rupees or 10 rupees, they give a blessings. हमेशा खुश रहो, बहुत अच्छा हो आपका आगे. All these words are what? That is an encouragement from their side. They are getting and we are the receiver. When we are receiving, automatically that pleasant feeling will be there. Third one, very important. It says that research says that it increases your life expectancy. That means your longevity will be enhanced. Some studies suggest that act of service and charitable donations may enhance your, you can say, life expectancy level or longevity. In a recent survey, experts found that countries that provide better care and support to their citizens have higher level expectancy. That means here we are talking about the nation-wise. If a nation is providing a better care, health, education facilities, if proper care and support has been given by the nation to all the citizens, automatically there will be a life expectancy level will be increased. And the third one helps you to recover from disease faster. When you get all the better facilities, automatically we can fight with that disease. And in order to gain all these benefit, a person should have what? Altruistic attitude. Next one, it is very important one. It encourages what? Social connectivity. Social connectivity means what? Means when we experience the feeling, when we come close to others, when we come close to the, in a society, a particular type of feeling will be evolved. Care, you can say loved, that generosity, compassion, empathy, all that interpersonal feeling will be developed. And the research has proved that 50% increase the chance of longevity, that means the life expectancy, stronger gene expression for immunity. It lowers the rate of anxiety and depression. There will be higher self-esteem and empathy, better emotion, you can say, for regulation skills, and social connection creates a positive feedback loop of social, emotional, physical well-being. That means what? If we are connected with the people who care and we give, a bonding will be developed. And from inside, our inner feeling will be there. It will be developed. It will be equipped with generosity, empathy, and compassion. So it encourages what? Social connectivity. And it evokes a feeling of gratitude, repetition of this only. When we are involved in an altruistic attitude, means automatically the feeling of gratitude will be there. And this particular word, gratitude, is very, very important for your personal happiness and for the all-round development of a person. So altruistic attitude always evokes the feeling of what? The gratitude. Now, I already said that we can promote altruism or we can inculcate this particular concept or instinct of altruism amongst the individual or the person. First one, it is what? You can be a role model. Means as a teacher, we all are role model for the students. In the same manner, you can be a role model for the society, for the nation, or for the world. So what does it say? So This I have taken from World Happiness Report only, the Miss How to Enhance the Altruism. Be a role model by helping others at work in day-to-day life and online. You can help others to online also. Help your co-worker. Help your, you can say, means examples you can take: bake a cookies for a new neighbor, leaving an uplifting comments on a social media. All these are what you're encouraging. And consistently modeling altruism is one of the most influential ways to encourage it in others, especially in kids. You are a role model for the kids. If you are doing some good work, automatically it is going to affect your youngsters, the students who are watching you. A simple example. So, for example, if a teacher comes late to the classroom, what the student will be having in their mind: oh, this ma'am always comes late only, so no need. But if so, they will also enter the class late only. But if you are making it a habit that you are reaching the classroom 5 minutes before, so what feedback they will be having? This ma'am will come. Miss, she's very, very punctual. She'll come 5 minutes earlier. That means what? You are a role model to the students. So if one should be a role model, then we can influence this altruistic attitude amongst the individual. Share the real stories. See, I already said that we have value education classes. You should always share the real stories to the students. That will touch their mindset, their heart. Automatically, the feeling of gratitude, empathy, compassion, and altruism automatically it will be developed. Create a supportive community. We should always create a supportive community. That means one of the best ways to promote altruism is by creating an outlet for people to give. Building a supportive community like a support group for single parent or risk teens is a great way to do that. You should always create, like the NGOs, they're working for that only. For the community they are working. So that means what? They are engaged in an altruistic work. They are creating a supportive community. Anyone can start the supportive community. From the classroom, it will go to the society. From the society, it will go to the country. So any person can start with a supportive community. So this is one of the important part. Then third is promote acceptance. Acceptance is a very difficult term. It is very difficult to accept a new change or accept something which is very, very new. But we should promote what? Acceptance. That means people are more likely to help members in their personal circles. Encouraging the people around you to be more inclusive is vital to promote altruism. See, it's a reality. We will help those people, needy people, when we are acquainted with them. But to others, we just leave it. But we should promote or you can say, we should take an initiative to promote the altruistic act, or you can say altruism, to the people who are not known. So we should encourage others to bring new friends to gatherings, offer to help your workplace create a diverse workforce, share your thoughts on a social media. So you can say these are the benefits of what? Altruism. Now, I just want to, this 2 slides is very, very touching, and I just wanted to share these 2 slides, because I like these 2 things very, very important. Now, if you say a good Miss Samaritan, if you say, one I have taken from India and other one I have taken from Miss Taiwan. Miss Chin Shu Chu, a vegetable seller in Taiwan, daily routine consists of getting up at 2:30 a.m. to purchase vegetables from a wholesale market, opening her business between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m., and closing up shop at 9 p.m. She works hard and lives frugally for the last 40 years only to help schools, orphanages, libraries, and charitable causes. So I was really very much influenced with this particular attitude of this particular woman, because she starts a business. Why she's working for others? Because she is getting a satisfaction. She's enjoying, she's getting happiness. So this I wanted to share because this sort of attitude, this type of work is going to pave a long way. A person will be very, very happy. And the other person. Can you just say who is that particular person? Can anyone can share? Is it audible? Yes, sir. Very good. Very nice. I'm really so happy that you are aware of this because when I asked this particular concept to my students, none of them were aware of this. So I thought of sharing with you this thing. The other, a very noble person, if I say, it is Mr. Kalyana Sundaram. He is from Tamil Nadu. He was a librarian for 30 years. Every month in his 30 year service, he donated his the entire salary to the needy people. And we won't do, but we should have what that particular courage to give the entire money. And he used to work some part-time, he used to do some part-time job also to help others. So he was the person, and he got many recognition from international organization, and he got the title of Man of the Millennium. Means you can say Appalam Kalyana Sundaram is known as what Man of the Millennium because he donated the entire salary for the welfare of the people. Now, one most important part, Miss he got what Padma Shri Award in the year 2023 for the service which he is doing. So, which was something very, very great. Literally, I was very much impressed with this noble cause. So, I thought at least something we can do for the needy people, or we should develop this particular attitude amongst the students so that we can, you can say, the crime can be reduced. This was the other thing which I wanted to share, because a lot of crime is happening now in a society because that feeling it is not there amongst the people, the care feelings. Their mind is fully equipped with criminal identities because of that. So this sort of work should be undertaken by most of the Indians. Then we can, bring our country a step forward. Now, I just want to say that unless we give, our life cannot be full. I believe in that. I do not know, the views may change, but I do believe in that. Unless we give, our life cannot be full. Now, this is a very important quote which I like. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the dark of destructive selfishness. That you have to decide, whether you are going to work or whether you are going to involve yourself in an altruistic attitude or you want to be selfish. So you have to choose whether you want to lead a pleasant life, whether you want to lead a good life, whether you want to lead a meaningful life. So if I ask my respected colleagues, which life do you want to lead? Can I have an answer from you all? A pleasant life, a good life, or a meaningful life? Can I get an answer from my dearest colleagues? Is it audible?
Yes, madam. Present life and present educational system is very wrong. We hope to you our system, progressive agenda in our culture, our student progressive agenda, but many problems create in our system.
Yeah, very true, sir. Okay, you said that the system, okay, but then why this person is doing this particular sort of good work? How can we blame the system? It is his willingness, right, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes.
So why we have to blame the system? It is our own thinking. Okay, because it was his wish to give, right, sir? So he is doing this noble cause. Why? Because he is getting what? Happiness. So I just only believe that if you want to lead a meaningful life, you should have an altruistic attitude, or you can say you should have a feeling to help others. So that's all I just want to say regarding what altruism. This was a part of my project, and I got I summarized, I got the data that altruistic attitude is missing amongst the youth, so it has to be inculcated. So for that purpose only, I have chosen this particular topic. Sir, is it audible?
Yes, madam. Thank you very much, madam, for wonderful presentation.
Actually, that was my inner feeling. I just want to share these thoughts with you because now if you see the society, it is full of egoism. So many problem is there. But if we try to develop this attitude, we can change the society, mainly the youth.
Yes, madam. You're of course right.
Yes, sir.
So thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. Now I request all the participants.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Your speech is very informative and very knowledgeable. ओगड़े सर मैं बीच में डिस्टर्ब किया. मैडम, you are known in Hindi.
What, sir?
You known in Hindi. हिंदी लैंग्वेज जानते हैं क्या आप?
हाँ, हिंदी लैंग्वेज थोड़ा बहुत जानते हैं.
तो अपना स्पीच इतना अच्छा था, बहुत अच्छा था. और अभी अपने इतने सारे एग्जांपल दिए कि किस जो महान व्यक्ति थे उन्होंने जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम सुधारने के लिए, अपनी कम्युनिटी सुधारने के लिए इतना अच्छा त्याग कर दिया, कि समाज का उद्धार हो. तो आज के सिस्टम में ना तो टीचर ठीक तरह से काम, उनकी इच्छा भी हो तो ना तो ठीक तरह से वैसा काम करते नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि इंस्टीट्यूशन के प्रॉब्लम रहते, गवर्नमेंट की कुछ पॉलिसी के प्रॉब्लम रहते, और कुछ अच्छा काम करने का इरादा भी रहा तो यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पे कोई पॉलिटिक्स चलता रहता है, उसमें कुछ अलग तरीके चलते रहते हैं. इसके अलावा हम अच्छा काम नहीं कर पाते हैं मैडम जी.
राइट. So, but I think हम initiative ले सकते हैं, sir. We can work for that particular thing, concept. We have to work because we are the nation builders. We are teachers. We can instill that particular quality amongst the students. I do believe in that. Because
थैंक यू मैडम, वो सही है. और हमारे बेटकर सर ये हमारे प्रिंसिपल है, हम उनके कलीग है. हम ये ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम के ही एक मैं टीचर हूँ, और उनकी प्रेरणा से हम बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं. कि कौन ऑल ओवर इंडिया, ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड बहुत अच्छा वेबिनार सीरीज चला रहे हैं.
उतना करे उतना कम है, बिकॉज इतना अच्छा इनिशिएटिव इन्होंने लिया. दैट इज समथिंग वेरी प्रेजवर्दी. नो वर्ड्स मेरे पास कोई वर्ड्स ही नहीं है उनको थैंक करने के लिए, क्योंकि समथिंग वेरी गुड द इनिशिएटिव व्हिच ही हैज टेकन. आई एम लिटरली प्राउड ऑफ यू सर. हैट्स ऑफ टू यू. Very nice, good initiative, and I'm literally very thankful that I'm a part of this particular event.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay. 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 Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir.
So before I request participants, please, if you have any query, come ahead. Dear participants.
नमस्ते मैडम. मैडम जय सिंह बोल रहा हूँ. मैडम मेरा एक सवाल ऐसा है कि
Okay.
अगर आज से 40 साल पीछे जाते हैं तो
हाँ
हर
जी।
व्यक्ति दूसरे के प्रति अच्छी भावना रख के अपना जीवन जीता था।
राइट
लेकिन
सर।
आज का जो अब का वर्तमान युग है, आधुनिक युग है, जो स्पर्श युग आया हुआ है,
हाँ जी।
केवल अपने ही लिए जीता है। ऐसा आप किस दृष्टि से देखते हैं? ऐसा क्योंकि खुद के लिए जीता है। क्योंकि मैं अगर अपनी लाइफ की अपनी खुद की घटना बताऊं, मेरा
हाँ जी।
परसों एक महिला के गाड़ी के साथ एक्सीडेंट हुआ।
हाँ जी।
हम दोनों ही पड़े रहे, लेकिन किसी ने मतलब हम ऐसे तो चोट वगैरह नहीं लगी, वो रॉन्ग साइड से आ गए और हमें रेड क्रॉस कर रहा था, तो हम 5 मिनट पड़े रहे रोड पर। लोगों की भीड़ थी।
हाँ जी।
एक बच्ची थी उसके साथ, लेकिन भगवान ने ऐसा किया कि हम टकराए जरूर है, लेकिन चोट किसी को बिल्कुल नहीं लगी। लेकिन हम दोनों के पैर दबे रहे गाड़ियों के नीचे, तो किसी ने मदद नहीं की। और फिर कोई एक आया बहुत दूर से, उसने आके गाड़ियां उठाई।
हाँ
तो
जी।
ऐसी घटना ये मेरे साथ हुई। लेकिन ये घटनाएं मैं सैकड़ों घटनाएं देखता हूँ। तो आप
हाँ
किस
जी।
दृष्टि से देखते हैं कि पहले 40 साल पहले का अगर समय देखें, बहुत अच्छा था। अगर किसी को थोड़ा भी आता था तो 10 आदमी आगे पड़ोस में भी होता था। तो आप किस उससे देखेंगे इसको कि आदमी की मानसिकता बदली है या इच्छाएं ज्यादा होगी इंसान की पाने की कुछ अपने लिए?
सर, मैं एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन मैं आप लोगों से पूछती हूँ, क्या वो रिस्पेक्ट आजकल आपको स्टूडेंट्स देते हैं जो पहले मिलता था? मुझे तो नहीं लगता, मुझे तो नहीं मिलता।
बिल्कुल नहीं,
मुझे नहीं मिलता।
बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
क्योंकि मैं क्लास के लिए जाती हूँ, कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, पास अपन क्रॉस करके जाता है, जस्ट पास फ्रॉम देयर, दे डोंट इवन विश गुड मॉर्निंग मैम, गुड मॉर्निंग सर, नथिंग दे वोंट डू। सिंपली इफ आई एंटर द क्लास दे वोंट विश मी आल्सो। व्हाई? क्यों? पहले ऐसा नहीं होता। पहले टीचर को रिस्पेक्ट मिलता था। टीचर मीन्स वाज समथिंग वेरी ग्रेट। नाउ ओके, व्हाई? बिकॉज क्या है, क्यों? सबकी मानसिकता ही बदली है। मीन्स आई एम नॉट वेरी गुड इन हिंदी, बट आई जस्ट एम ट्राइंग माई लेवल बेस्ट टू कन्विंस. I do think that the, you can say the mental health has been changed. Mental health of the, you can say, the citizens or the individuals have been changed because the lifestyle has been changed. Lifestyle has been changed. आप कोई भी एग्जाम्पल देख लीजिए। आप आजकल सबसे पहले क्या होता है, किसी भी चीज में सबसे पहले बच्चा रो रहा है। जब बच्चा रोता है तो माँ उसको क्या देती है? मोबाइल देती, देख लो बेटा ये कार्टून। मगर पहले क्या होता था? पहले क्या, माँ लोरी सुनाती थी, कुछ दिखाती थी, ऐसे मिस दिस यूज्ड टू कंसोल, बट इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट नाउ. सर ने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा, सर, द मेंटालिटी ऑफ द पर्सन हैव चेंज्ड. Why the mentality of the person has changed or the mental health of the person has changed? Because their demand or the need has increased. Need has increased. सबके पास टाइम भी नहीं है. So what thing is there? That attitude it is missing. We are not able to inculcate the concept of giving to the people amongst the students. A simple example I have given, that in my class 54 students were there. I was taking value education class. Out of 54, only 6 students said that they get satisfaction or they felt happy when they give something to others. बाकी सबका क्या मेंटालिटी है? बात तो यही है. तो मेरे ख्याल से सर, अकॉर्डिंग टू माय पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस, लोगों की मानसिकता चेंज हुई है. I don't know whether I am able to satisfy, but this is my personal feeling. Sir, is it okay with you?
जी बिल्कुल सही कहा मैडम. मैं भी यही देखता हूँ कि जो हमारी मानसिकता है, यानी मेंटलिटी जो हमारी है, उसकी हेल्थ जो है, यानी उस मतलब वो अनहेल्थ हो गया हमारे मस्तिष्क. मुझे बिल्कुल सही कहा, क्योंकि मैं यही देखता हूँ. क्योंकि हम सोचते कुछ है, करते कुछ है, आदमी कहीं चल रहा है. क्योंकि मानसिक जब स्वस्थ नहीं रहेगा तो शायद आदमी जानवर के रूप में ही चला जाता है, सुस्त हो जाता है. ये बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. धन्यवाद मैडम, आपका बहुत अच्छा वक्तव्य था. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैडम.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anil Warkar sir, Honorable Jaivir Singh sir, for asking a nice question, and Madam have answered it so nicely. Now I request the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Bedkar, sir. Sir, please come ahead and have some words for today's session. Please welcome.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, very true. Okay, sir. No. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, as we know, organized World Record Series 2. Today was 172nd, 272 day of the series, and which have I'm sorry. So,
It's
for today's session, Honorable Dr. Bindu Madam, Bindu Sadanandan Madam, she was with us, talked upon the topic altruism, happiness, and health so nicely, explained all those details regarding the topic. The word itself, altruism, so meaningful. That is unselfish concern for the welfare of others and the fact of caring about the needs and happiness of other peoples than our own. So this concept is very broadened to all the people in everybody's life. Madam have explained it so nicely, clearly, sincerely. All those details brought in front of us. What makes you feel happy Happiness comes from the actions. Now these are the ideas behind these altruisms. Then the importance of altruisms, traits of altruism. Then why for the society the altruism is important. Then benefits of beneficiaries, altruistic actors, and the third party observers. Now this concept is very nice, which put in front of us, madam. So I'm very, very thankful to you, madam. You brought all those things for us and explained so nicely, sincerely. Really, we appreciate your lecture for today's session. Thank you very much. I thanks to the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar, sir. I thanks the colleagues from my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale, sir, and Dr. Anita Dole, madam, and Praveen Udge, sir, and all others, Anil Warkar, sirs. And lastly, I thanks all these dear participants who join the series regularly and inspires us and enhance the beauty of the series. So thanks to you all. Thank you very much, madam, for being with us, paying your valuable time to us. Thank you very much.
Thanks
a lot.
Thank you.
Now I request all participants, please fill the feedback link which is given in the chat box. With the kind permission of the chief organizer, I declare that today's session is over. Thank you very much. Thanks to all.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.